I talked to a fireman once, and he goes, dude, one day, he goes, it's just going to be the right wind, and fire's going to start in the right place, and it's going to burn through LA all the way to the ocean, and there's not a thing we can do about it.
Wildfires are no stranger to California, but the intensity and scale of recent blazes have left many grappling for answers. A chilling conversation from Joe Rogan's podcast is now circulating widely, shedding light on the state's increasing vulnerability to such disasters. In the clip, Rogan recalls a conversation with a firefighter who warned of a fire so massive it could consume Los Angeles all the way to the ocean. As this prediction gains attention amid the devastation, the discussion surrounding wildfire prevention and response has taken center stage. Stay tuned, and don't forget to subscribe to stay informed on critical topics shaping our world. Joe Rogan's personal experience with wildfires lends weight to his concerns. In a recent podcast, he described being evacuated from his own home multiple times due to fires. During one terrifying episode, Rogan recounted how he and his wife made the difficult decision to leave their home at 1 a.m. as flames crept over a nearby hill. The couple acted swiftly, prioritizing safety over possessions, even as their neighborhood faced imminent destruction. The chilling reality of seeing homes burned to the ground just steps away left an indelible mark. This wasn't an isolated experience. California's wildfires have become more frequent and destructive, fueled by a combination of climate change, poor forest management, and urban expansion into fire-prone areas. According to the California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection, CAL FIRE, wildfires burned over 4 million acres in 2020 alone, setting a grim record. The growing intensity and unpredictability of these fires highlight systemic challenges in addressing the crisis. The situation in Maui further underscores the shared vulnerabilities of regions prone to wildfires. While geographically distant, the tragedies in Los Angeles and Maui draw disturbing parallels. In Maui, wildfires ravaged communities, claiming at least 115 lives and leaving thousands displaced. The town of Lahaina, once a vibrant cultural hub, now lies in ruins. Survivors recount harrowing escapes as flames consumed homes and businesses with alarming speed. These events raise pressing questions about preparedness, resource allocation, and community resilience. Joe Rogan's conversation with a firefighter has reignited debates about the role of urban planning and forest management in wildfire prevention. In the clip, the firefighter explains how a combination of the right wind conditions and an ignition source could lead to an unstoppable fire spreading from Los Angeles to the Pacific Ocean. This scenario, while extreme, is not implausible. Experts have long warned that dry conditions, combined with high winds, create the perfect environment for wildfires to spread rapidly, overwhelming firefighting efforts. Rogan has also pointed to climate change as a major contributing factor. Rising global temperatures have extended fire seasons and increased the likelihood of extreme weather events. In California, hotter summers and prolonged droughts have left forests and grasslands parched, making them highly flammable. These conditions are further exacerbated by invasive plant species that burn more readily than native vegetation, adding fuel to the fire. Another critical issue is forest management. Historically, fire suppression strategies prioritize extinguishing all fires quickly, but this approach has led to the accumulation of dense vegetation that serves as kindling for larger, more destructive fires. Controlled burns, which mimic natural fire cycles, are now recognized as a vital tool in reducing wildfire risks. However, bureaucratic hurdles and public resistance have slowed their implementation. The conversation surrounding wildfires has also taken on a cultural dimension, with celebrities speaking out about the devastation. Paris Hilton, a longtime resident of Los Angeles, expressed her solidarity with those affected. Actor Chris Pratt urged communities to come together and support one another during these challenging times. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, deeply connected to Hawaii through his heritage, has also called for collective action to aid wildfire victims in Maui. Their involvement has amplified awareness, but also sparked criticism over perceived disparities in response efforts. Amid these discussions, Oprah Winfrey and Dwayne Johnson launched the People's Fund of Maui, pledging $10 million to support those impacted impacted by the fires. The fund aims to provide direct cash assistance to adults who lost their primary homes, offering $1,200 monthly. While the initiative has been praised for its focus on immediate relief, it has also faced backlash. Critics argue that billionaires asking the public for donations highlights deeper systemic issues. Social media has buzzed with conspiracy theories about the motivations behind these efforts, further complicating the narrative. The Maui wildfires have also exposed vulnerabilities in emergency communication systems. Reports suggest that warnings were delayed or insufficient, leaving residents with little time to evacuate. Similar concerns have been raised in California, where rapid fire spread often outpaces evacuation efforts. These failures underscore the need for investment in advanced warning systems and community education to ensure residents can act swiftly in emergencies. Jason Momoa, another prominent figure with ties to Hawaii, has been vocal about the recovery efforts. He recently warned his followers about fake accounts impersonating him to solicit donations, urging people to verify sources before contributing. This highlights a troubling trend of scams exploiting tragedies, diverting funds from legitimate relief efforts, and eroding public trust. The issue of land ownership in wildfire-prone areas has also come under scrutiny. In Maui, conspiracy theories suggest that wealthy landowners may benefit from the destruction, raising concerns about the displacement of local communities. Oprah, who owns significant property on the island, has faced questions about her land acquisitions. While much of her property remains unaffected by the fires, the timing of her purchases has fueled speculation. Similar debates have arisen in California, where urban development often encroaches on fire-prone regions, increasing risks for residents and first responders. Technological advancements offer potential solutions for mitigating wildfire risks. AI-driven tools are being developed to predict fire behavior and identify high-risk areas, enabling more targeted prevention measures. Drones equipped with infrared cameras are being used to monitor fires in real time, providing critical data to firefighters on the ground. While these innovations show promise, their widespread adoption requires significant investment and coordination across agencies. The role of individual action in wildfire prevention cannot be overlooked. Simple measures such as creating defensible spaces around homes by clearing vegetation can significantly reduce fire risks. Community initiatives like neighborhood fire safety programs also play a crucial role in building resilience. Public awareness campaigns are essential to educate residents about these steps and encourage proactive measures. Despite these efforts, the path forward remains challenging. Wildfires are a complex issue influenced by environmental, social, and economic factors. Addressing them requires a multifaceted approach that combines policy reform, technological innovation, and community engagement. Governments must prioritize funding for fire prevention and response, while also addressing the root causes of climate change. Collaboration between public and private sectors is essential to develop sustainable solutions that protect both people and the environment. As the devastation in Maui and California reminds us, wildfires are not just natural disasters, they are deeply human crises that test our resilience and compassion. The stories of those who have lost everything serve as a call to action for meaningful change. Whether through supporting relief efforts, advocating for policy reform, or taking steps to protect our own communities, each of us has a role to play in addressing this urgent issue. What do you think about the ongoing wildfire crisis? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more updates on important topics. Together, we can stay informed and work towards solutions for a safer and more sustainable future.